Back now with our JEM Network Consulting Services Player of the Game, Jagger Landers. No easier choice, I don't think, all season for us picking an MVP. You really dominated on both ends, but specifically on the defensive glass, you owned the night. Let's start there and tell me about your job that you did, keeping them off the glass. You held them to one and done just about every single shot they missed.
Yeah, the last 2 days we've really been emphasizing rebounding because I think rebound's been way too close, or we've lost it the last few games because we played some bigger teams. But it was one thing that was in my head that we couldn't lose if we wanted to win this basketball game. So I knew if that shot went up and they weren't making it, I had to get that rebound.
That was a team that defensively, they've been sharp all season. You guys too, maybe the best defensive team that I've seen in Division 4 all year. Where does that stem from with this group? Has that been a point of emphasis basically from day one?
Yeah, like Coach says, defense travels, offense might not. So it's one thing that we know is our strength, and the more we've went into tournament, I think the better we've gotten. Now, we've had some slumps throughout the season, but I think we had our slump, and we grew out of it, and tournament hit, and we just kept going and going and going, and we're just not looking back.
In the Sweet 16 game against Marion Local, you weren't able to find your shot very much, just 5 points for you. What changed here on the big stage to get to the Final Four where you were able to get a game high over 20?
I think my mindset was more of pound it inside. I mean, get going early just to feed yourself, and then once they adjust, we adjust. But at the beginning, it was just a different mindset for me. I really had to implement it. My dad and I talked about it, and I think I did a good job.
Guys are moving on to the State Final Four, first time in the history of the program. Being a part of that, knowing that you're going to go down in history, I know you haven't had much time to reflect on it. What do you think that's going to mean to you, though, when you think about it in the future?
I mean, I think it's going to mean one of the best moments of my life, and I'm really just trying to live in the moment as I'm a senior this year, and
Sure.
I'm wrapping up the basketball sports season. But we really want to go out with a win, and so far we're on track.
Just 2 away from getting the ultimate prize, the big enchilada of the state championship. Congratulations, moving on to Dayton. And before we get out of here, if you want to look up at that camera, give a shout out to anybody who might be watching. Go ahead, Jagger.
I know my great-grandma Buddy's at home watching because she's about 94, but she's watching. She's sick right now. Hopefully she's feeling better. But other than that, I mean, my family is always supporting me, so I'd love to say thank you to them. And, I mean, they've gotten me where I'm at today, and I couldn't do anything without them.
All right, we got an OH Report MVP pin for you, so throw that on your Letterman jacket. Huge double-double. Jagger Landers, your MVP. Thanks so much for the time, bud.
Yep, thank you.
All right, we're now going to